Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to do a little walkthrough to one of our accounts. I make it a habit to come by the accounts at least once a week to make sure that we're dusting properly. The biggest complaints you're going to have in your commercial cleaning business is dusting. So you want to make sure that they're wiping down your horizontal ledges and make sure that they're free and clear of dust. So once a week, I just visit all the accounts and try to make sure that I walk through them and make sure that everything is good to go. Now, you're not gonna be 100% dust free. That's just impossible. But you can kind of get those real eyesores, like your ledges of your cubicles. You want to make sure that you're wiping that down. Make sure that you're wiping down the tops of your desktops. Making sure that you're wiping down tables, door ledges. Making sure that you're wiping those down. Bookshelves. Things that an average human will actually see. So we want to make sure that we're touching all of those horizontal ledges. So, like I said, once a week we come through and we just walk to make sure that everything is tidied up before the week begins. And this one particular account is very small, so it's pretty much easy to clean. But once again, dealing with human error, you want to make sure that you're a second pair of eyes to come through to make sure everybody is taken care of, so you can get in front of those complaints. You want to make sure that you can get in front of those. And like I said, everything seems to be in order. So like I said, yeah, just make sure that you're in business. If you're not walking your accounts, you get your office manager or your manager of your business or operation, whoever you hire to come out and inspect your accounts. Make sure that they're walking it weekly, to make sure that everything looks good. And while I have you guys here, let's talk about why people fail to succeed with JanPro. People fail to succeed. The biggest thing I found out myself being in JanPro for almost 10 years now is that people fail to succeed because they self-sabotage their own dreams, aspirations, and goals. They talk themselves out of becoming successful. Or if they see an obstacle in the way, they'll turn away before just heading through the obstacle. They'll turn away from it and run. That's the biggest thing. We're self-sabotagers within our own business. We don't mean to do it, but that little voice in our head says, hey, I can't be successful. Why? Why me? Who am I? These are the questions that you're asking yourself, that little devil that's on your shoulder that is speaking and whispering in your ears. You're asking yourself, it's too hard. Why me? Why are these complaints coming at me? Instead of figuring out a way to handle those complaints, run to the problem and not run away from the problem. And those are the biggest things that we deal with in our mind. I mean, as I was saying, the biggest thing that stops us from succeeding is us. we're the biggest self-sabotager of our own business. You know, we hear negative talk about, you can't be successful, or it's a scam, or, it's not gonna work. Jan Pro takes too much money. And I mean, there is a trade-off. There's a trade-off. You're gonna have to pay that 22% franchise fees. So that's a trade-off. But look at the positive. We so focused on the negative. We so focused on the 22% that we're missing the 78% that we're getting. We're so focused on the negative, and that talks us out of even getting started. So, or we get started, and the first pothole in the road that you come to, you hit the pothole, and then you want to go back. You want to quit. And like I told you, Jan Pro, it's great for the average individual to start in business. I will say that. Now, as you grow within business, you'll see things that you could probably do effectively outside, like not waiting on people to go get contracts for you. You can get contracts for yourself if that's what you choose to do. Or branching off into other things. But Jan Pro is the launching pad for all of that. It's the launching pad. But if you fail to launch because you're talking yourself out of launching anything, then you're going to be stuck on that hamster wheel. You're going to be stuck in life, just running around on that hamster wheel, wondering what if. And you don't want to wonder what if. You don't want to wonder what if. You want to launch, and you want to see yourself through. The biggest thing you could do in life is bet on yourself. That's the biggest thing you can do in life. Bet on yourself. Don't allow anybody to tell you what you can't do. You tell yourself what you can do, and you achieve it. Or you work so hard at achieving it. If you vision and you make things your why will drive you to the end of the road. Your why. But you got to have a strong belief in your why. You have to. So, hey, I just wanted to stop by. I want to give you guys a word of encouragement. And also, me and my wife put together an ebook. And this ebook is a 48-page ebook. And it breaks down everything that we went through. It gives you some actionable steps. It actually breaks down different things like multipliers, Jan Pro plans. It breaks down everything. It's a real detailed ebook. You can get that ebook at thedookiechronicles.com. And I implore people to just pick it up, read it. It gives you a guideline, and it also answers questions that a lot of people email me about. A lot of people email me, and so me and my wife said, well, let's just write an ebook and answer all those questions within the ebook. And it's a guide to help you. If you choose to join Jan Pro, it's a guide to help you through it, So once again, that ebook can be picked up at thedookiechronicles.com. And I mean, I think that we took our time to do this ebook, and I think that it will give you the blueprint to succeed. And the title of it is How to Succeed and Grow with Jan Pro. How to Grow and Succeed with Jan Pro. So pick that ebook up, and I guarantee you things will change. Talk to you soon.